episode of The Young Turks is brought to you by Netflix. Go to netflix.com/TYT for your free trial membership. Two students in New Jersey are banned from prom and might not even get the opportunity to participate in the graduation ceremony because of a student prank. We have a video explaining what the student prank is, and then let's judge whether or not the punishment fits the crime.
High school was supposed to be just a senior prank, but now 3 students in Woodbridge say they face criminal charges and may not even be able to walk through the graduation ceremony. Does the punishment go too far? CBS 2's Christine Sloan has a story.
Innocent chickens, it's nothing serious.
It wasn't the T-shirts that got these two 17-year-olds in trouble, but the actual chickens they say they released into their high school as part of a senior prank back in February.
So we confessed, we told the truth, and now we're getting charged with trespassing, disorderly conduct, not allowed to go to prom, not allowed to go to graduation and all that.
Anthony Cesario and Tyler Bruno say they bought live chickens from a store in Newark and pushed the chickens through a window at Woodbridge High School in the middle of the night. A janitor found them in the morning before school started.
Just how harsh they're being with the punishment and everything, and the seriousness of a not serious prank.
Cesario, who is suspended from school today, spoke to us with his mother and 2 friends who face the same consequences.
They're taking it too far. Way too far.
Talk to the superintendent.
The school's principal wouldn't comment, and our calls to the superintendent haven't been returned. Police would not release information on the 17-year-olds because they're juveniles, but they did give us a report on the 18-year-old saying he could have faced a more serious offense, but he is being charged with trespassing.
Yeah, I'm very worried.
Brian Pater is worried about the charges and not going to the prom.
For us not to be there would just be, heartbreaking.
It's just not fun anymore. No one knows how to have a good laugh.
It may have been a joke to them, but police say it wouldn't have been.
All right, as always, I love the reporter's stand-up where she's like, the school gave us this document. Like, no one can read the document. We get it. You got a document. We don't need to see the physical document right now. Document. Like, we got it, right? Whatever. But come on. It's just a senior prank. So what? We're not allowed to do senior pranks anymore? We're not allowed to have a little fun? They didn't hurt anyone. They didn't do anything that was, violent or hurtful. So they put live chickens into a classroom. Who cares? What's the worst thing that could happen? The janitor takes the chickens and, I don't know, takes them to a farm or, I don't know, uses them for a school lunch?
The funny thing is, if you kill the chickens and you made chicken nuggets out of them and you served them at lunch, everything that's perfectly normal. But if you release the live chickens into the school, people are in a panic, right? No way. Let him go, man. Let him go. It's like right now, every joke turns into literally into a criminal act. I mean, first of all, they're not going to the prom. That sucks. But second of all, the criminal charges, I think, are much worse.
Right.
Criminal? What happened? It didn't spread disease, nothing. Look, earlier in the show, we did a story about how Steven Seagal killed 115 chickens. He's fine. So these guys released 2 chickens into a school, and it's like a federal offense. It's crazy, man. We've over-criminalized the entire country.
No, we have, and that goes back to the first story that we did in this hour. 1 in 4 Americans has a criminal record. And it's because everyone has a knee-jerk reaction to anything that's not perfect behavior. So who cares? They're just chickens. Let me tell you what our student prank was when I was a senior in high school. So I went to a total hippie school, total hippie high school. There were murals all throughout our campus, and they're student murals. So there was one mural that had a peace sign, like a hand, holding the peace sign. And what we did is we trespassed into the school in the middle of the night, and we got rid of the index finger. So the middle finger remained. And we thought it was funny. Did anybody get arrested? No. What did they do? Administrators drew the finger back. Big deal. Okay, but if you did that today, it's almost guaranteed that they're going to press criminal charges.
Yeah, well, it's because you're a criminal. You're a trespasser. You deface property, graffiti. I'm disgusted by you, you hippie.
Yeah.
No, schools
Look, back in the day, didn't we used to toilet paper people's houses and stuff? Imagine you toilet paper somebody's house now, they call you a terrorist.
Look, that was the American thing to do. Okay, right now, our country's un-American. That's what's happening. We're not allowed to TP houses. We're not allowed to do student pranks. Everyone gets thrown in jail. We're not allowed to smoke our pot.
I gotta know the one thing that happened at one school somewhere in the country, because schools have been. I graduated way before you did, and man, my school was like, well, our class, my senior class, was just kind of known, and they were always watching us because we'd always pull off little asshole things. But when we were graduating, it was like, they basically gave they did like a preemptive strike. They're like, listen, if anything happens in here, then you guys are not graduating. They pulled the same stuff. Prom and graduation is what they go after. Mm-hmm. So you have to wait for a nice soft time, because our plan, it's similar. It's always something with an animal. Mm-hmm. At least our floated idea, which we didn't know how we were going to pull it off. We were going to get a pig, grease it up, and then run him through the school. That's worse. But
see, now that's keeping it real, man. See, that's a prank. And then they're going to try to hold the pig, and then he squeezes out from underneath them. That's fun, man. You put that up on YouTube now. You're going to have a lot of fun, and we'll visit you in jail.
Get a load of Netflix. They deliver the movie to your house, no late charges, free shipping.
You can watch thousands of movies or TV shows straight on your PC or on your television through a gaming console.
Netflix.com/TYT. Free trial membership. You get Netflix all over.